Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 19th through the 25th of March, 2023. Hope you guys are doing really well. I'm going to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. So just take what resonates for you, leave the rest for another Virgo. Also keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and really that's not unusual in a general reading. Please do not try to force yourself into a reading that is not for you. All right, guys, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Virgo? Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. Virgo. All right. So, Virgo, you are starting out with the King of Swords in the reverse. You have the Three of Cups, and you have the Page of Wands. Okay, so I can see that there's something that has you a little bit angry, perhaps. It could have been something to do with friends, or it could be something to do with a situation that may have occurred as you were going out. I can also see that there's some communication, and I feel like this is you communicating this. So you may be going out, you may be dating, you may be going out with friends. There's going to be some kind of a communication, and I feel like it's you doing the communicating because you're upset about something, or it could be that there's some communication that is coming your way. But generally, the Page of Wands is seen as good news, and so I feel like that's kind of you standing up for yourself. Now, there could be somebody that you want to reunite with as well, and you may be getting good news about that. I can see a timeline for someone with that. This would have been a situation where in the past you've been upset, and you will be receiving some good news. That's something about a reconciliation. All right, the person in your energy. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. We have the Knight of Wands. That's the information. That's the communication that's coming in. Somebody's coming in really, really fast. And then we also have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles, you could be dealing with another earth sign, which would be another Virgo like yourself, or a Taurus, or a, let's see, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. But honestly, I feel like this person is just very focused on you. Now, that being said, I can see that the person in your energy is a hard worker. This is somebody that is very conscientious with their money, and they've been working very hard, very diligently. There's something here that has had this person upset. It's whatever made you upset or angry, this person is also feeling or has been feeling upset. But with this communication, that anxiety and worry is dissipating. It's going away. For some of you, this person is coming in and they are actually asking for commitment with you. Now, you may be perceiving them as a player. So, but they're coming in, and they're coming in fast. You will, once you hear this person out, I feel like you're going to see this as good news. So let's see the energy between the two of you. The Four of Wands. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so that's commitment. That's commitment. It's moving things to a higher level. It is marriage for some of you. You could be receiving a marriage proposal. Some of you may be, you know, you've been hoping and wishing that this person would commit. They've been very stressed and worried about it, but honestly, it looks like it's more because of financial issues than anything. But not for everyone. But there's a higher level of commitment coming between the two of you. Now, this would be somebody that you've been upset with. Okay, we have the Devil in reverse. This is what's affecting the connection. So there's something that was toxic in this connection that is ending. And it's ending with this person coming in very rapidly to talk to you, to discuss this higher level of commitment with you. Let's see the outcome. Yeah, it's a transformation here. All right, we have the Death card. So there's a transformation happening. Now, this transformation is happening after something, a cycle or some kind of issue between the two of you is over. It's ending. Whatever it was that made you upset and angry, and they were very upset and worried, it's coming to an end. Bottom of the deck is the Star card in the reverse. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. We also have Capricorn here, but I feel like there's a big transformation that's coming. There's something here, the underlying energy is one of imbalance, emotional imbalance, and that's what we're seeing up here. But I feel like that is going to change, and it's going to be because this person is coming in to discuss something with you, and you're going to see it as good news. So let's clarify, Virgo. It looks like the resolution of something that was just really problematic. All right, we have the Four of Coins. We have the Seven of Cups reversed. So this was confusing. This was something that was confusing. It made you feel extremely defensive. I feel like you're kind of very guarded here, and you've been upset and angry. But that confusion is now clearing up. Yeah, Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So that would be your energy. That's Earth sign energy. And it tells me that, you know, you've not been happy with a situation, and the situation involved something that was extremely toxic, and that is ending. It's transforming. I see a passionate new beginning, and for a lot of you, this is going to be with somebody. Well, I'm seeing two timelines. So for some of you, this passionate new beginning is happening with someone from the past. This would be somebody that you had broken up with, somebody, or they had broken up with you. And there's going to be a reconciliation, and it's going to be extremely passionate. That's physical passion there. For others of you, though, what I'm seeing is that you may meet somebody as you're going out, as you're dating, and there's going to be a very passionate new beginning that's going to lead to a higher level of commitment. This is going to be after a period where you were very upset and very confused about something else. You were not in a good vibration, and it was because you're trying to let go of something toxic. So let's see why the Page of Wands is here. So for some of you, this is someone new, and this is leading to a higher level of commitment. And for others, this is the person from the past. So you're going to have to take it as it resonates. All right, clarified by the Page of Swords and the High Priestess. Now be careful, because I'm seeing a lot of immature communication. So be very careful about that. There's somebody that you have been watching, you've been keeping your eye on, you've been trying to learn more about this person, and the information that's coming in, you're going to see it as good news, but you're going to need to really look deeper and use your intuition into whatever it is that you're hearing from this person. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Nine of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, you're being called upon to look deeper. There could be something that's not being shown or revealed to you, and you're going to have to use your intuition in order to figure this out, figure out what's actually being said. Look at that, Knight of Swords. This person's coming in pretty fast. Yeah, they've got things to say. They're going to speak their truth, and they've waited a while to do this. It's like this person is having an epiphany, and they're going to be coming forward very rapidly to speak about this. We have Temperance in reverse, very impatient, and the Tower in reverse. So if this is the person from the past, they want to rebuild with you. And that's that reconciliation that we're seeing. They're going to be acknowledging that things have been emotionally imbalanced between the two of you. They have been feeling emotionally imbalanced as well, but they want to heal this connection and they want to rebuild. If this is a new person, like this person is impatient. They're trying to avoid a tower moment in some manner. And that's what you need to look a little deeper at. They may feel that there's something here that they have to rush in and discuss with you about, you know, committing or a higher level of commitment, because if they don't, there's going to be a tower moment. But they're very impatient, and that impatience is causing them to be emotionally out of balance. Let's see why the King of Pentacles is here. All right, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Two of Wands reversed. Things are progressing for this person. That's why the impatience. They've been waiting for a while. For some, like I said, it has to do with financial issues, but for most, it has to do with commitment. There is a fear that you're going to go in a different direction. So this person may feel that they're losing you, whether it's the new person or whether it's the person from your past. They may feel that they're losing you. This could be somebody who, if it's a past person, they chose someone else. But they're definitely focused on you now. Let's see why the Four of Wands is here. Five of Wands and the Sun in reverse. Yeah, they don't know if there's competition. So that's why this person is coming forward so quickly. They don't know if there's competition. Yeah, they're worried. They're very worried. And that's the past person as well as the current newer person. So they're going to be coming forward, and I feel like you might have your guards up here though, Virgo. You may have your guards up. This person, especially if it's a past person, but for both, could have treated you like an option. And I don't feel like you're going to be like you're going to see it as good news, but I feel like you're also going to pull back a little bit here because it's conflicting for you. There's something that's making you have conflicted thoughts. If it's a person from the past, you've been kind of holding on to that person, but you don't want to be treated like an option. So you're going to be checking to see if there's competition. And you might be checking with both. There is something that is not being completely revealed to you. So this person is speaking their truth. They are. But there's something that they're not telling you. And that's why your guards are up. And it has to do with commitment. So let's see why the Devil is in reverse. And you're right to look, Virgo. You are right to look. There is something that is not quite open here. This person's not telling you everything. Two of Swords, Justice in reverse. All right, so we have Leo here. We have Libra is here. Scorpio is here. Strong Scorpio, in fact. I see you making a choice here. And that choice is that you're not going to have anything in your life that is toxic. This person knows that they brought toxic energy in. They're trying to heal that. This is somebody that, if it's from the past, is someone from the past, they're trying to make this right. They're trying to rebuild. They are acknowledging that there was something that was done improperly here. If it's someone from that's a newer person, be careful, because there's a sense of imbalance, and there's something here that is not being said to you, and this person is aware that that's not quite fair, that you're going to be making decisions based on what they're telling you, but there's something that's not being revealed. And I think that so I see somebody who has already engaged in a physical connection with this person. And now there's some misgivings. There's some thoughts of, you know, is everything on the up and up here? There's conflict within you. And I'm seeing that there is indeed something that is not, this person's not being completely clear about. For some of them, it could be that there's someone else involved. They may be telling you that they are done and over with that, but it's not completely over. It could be like there's some legal entanglement. Like for instance, this person could be saying, you know, I'm divorcing this person, or I'm, you know, that person is no longer in my life, but it's not completely done because of legal entanglement for some, and others it's just they're trying to avoid a tower moment. They don't want to lose you. They're sensing that there could be competition. You're sensing that there could be competition in that scenario, but you don't know. So there's a lack of trust here on both sides. But what is definite, Virgo, is that you know you don't want anything or anybody that's toxic in your life. Let's look at your outcome. Because I see a big transformation. There's that star in reverse. Now that's the underlying energy. Interesting. All right, we have the 8 of Wands reversed. And the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so with the 9 of Pentacles here, clarifying this transformation, somebody is becoming very, very single, okay? There's a sense of independence, a sense of standing on your own 2 feet and doing it well. Virgo, you're showing up as a real catch, but so are they. So on your side, I see that you're still sensing that there's something here that's not in balance. There's something that emotionally is putting you on guard, and you're looking for whatever that is. So you're basically saying, this is really good news. I'm happy about this. However, something feels off, and it feels like you're hiding something. They are. On their side, this person has been waiting. If it's a past person in your life, they took another path. They went another way, and they have been waiting to come forward, to claim you, is what I'm hearing, to claim you. This person is not revealing everything. There is something, they're single. They're showing up here as single, but I see a blockage. I see a blockage, and I see that there's something that's not being said, something that needs to be discussed that's not being discussed. They're waiting to discuss this with you because they're afraid you're going to end it. And they're trying to avoid a tower moment. So, Virgo, there's something this person's not telling you. Now, if this is, and that's actually for both. If it's either someone from the past or someone from that's in a new person, there's some unresolved issue here that they're hiding, that they're not bringing forward. It's like they're almost single, but there's something that's not quite cleared up from the past. And I feel like that even if it's the person that you may have been involved with before, they went in a different direction. They chose someone else. So there might be something unresolved in that connection. They are indeed offering you a higher level of commitment, and it really is what they want. And I'm telling you, in both cases, this person cannot get to you fast enough. But the new person is trying to avoid a tower moment, so they're not going to tell you everything. They're not going to do that because they're afraid that you'll end things with them. The past person, there's some similar energy to that, but they are at least admitting, hey, I didn't do right by you, but there's still something that they're not telling you. So, and you've already made the decision you're not having anything toxic. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords in the reverse. So you're still healing here. You're still healing. That's why there's still a little bit of emotional imbalance in the situation. I don't think that there's like third-party energy. What I'm seeing is that there's just something that is not completely wrapped up. And that's what they're hiding from you because they're afraid that you're going to turn them down. All right, I'm going to pull a few oracles and see if anything pops up for you. So I would just ask questions here, but even if you do, because I see you asking the questions, I still feel like you're going to have to use your intuition, Virgo, because there's something that's not being completely revealed. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, learn from the past, and that's what you're doing. Because you've exited something that has made you, feel upset and angry. So Spirit's saying learn from the past. And then we have make memories. I feel like somebody is looking back at pictures. Somebody's looking at things from the past. And if it's somebody new, you're hoping to make new memories. They have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling. Has a block, and they do. They're blocking something here. And restraint. They're restraining from telling you everything. This person may be very codependent. And I feel like they're afraid that you're just going to leave them in the dust. So they're blocking something. They're not telling you something. They will, but they're waiting because they feel like you'll end things with them. All right. I hope this has been helpful for you, Virgo. If this has resonated for you in any way, please go ahead and like the video. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate it if you did. So, go ahead and subscribe. It's completely free. All right. Until I see you guys in about a week, namaste.